Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us at 10 tonight. I'm Allie Hennard. While this weekend was the official declaration of war between the Israelis and Hamas, the feud has been going on for eons about who has the right to Jerusalem and their surrounding areas. WBKO's Sarah Phipps spoke with a history professor at Western Kentucky University today to get more context on the conflict and see how he thinks this will all play out. She joins us now live in studio. Sarah?
Thank you, Allie. Biblically, this fighting started near 2000 BC when those in the area were at odds on whether Ishmael, an Arab, or Isaac, a Jew, should inherit Palestine, given both were technically sons of Abraham. Historically, things started much later, towards the end of the 19th century, as the Israeli people and Palestinians fought for various properties, reaching ahead in 1947 with the United Nations partition plan.
We got the partition and division lines across in 1947 that really set roughly the modern boundaries of Israel and Palestine. They get redrawn with Israel gaining more territory in the wake of the 1967 war and the 1973 wars. And then since 73, the borders have largely been accepted and agreed upon internationally.
While both religion and politics play a role in the feud, Timothy Quavellin, a history professor with WKU, says it isn't necessarily a religious issue.
Ultimately, even though it's couched around religion and it gets shrouded around religion, it's not necessarily an inherently religious debate. It is one that is at its core very very political and very social, but in our modern day and age, it's way too easy to, just draw broad stroke.
Though regarding Hamas, Quavellin says this could be considered a religious war.
Their goal as an organization is to not only push Jews out of Israel and destroy Israel as a government, but also then eradicate the region of Jews. For the innocent Palestinians who are stuck in the middle of this, and so many Gazans who don't necessarily support Hamas, and they're just stuck with them because of what was essentially a coup of their government, then, that's not a holy war, but they're just stuck.
Historically, these conflicts have ended with a ceasefire or peace declaration from an outside source, usually Egypt. While Quavellin says this may solve problems in the short term, it may take a while for a long-term solution.
For any long-term peace, there's going to have to be not only agreement among Israelis and Palestinians, but you're going to have the rest of the world and the United Nations actually holding both sides to the agreement, which they have largely proven unwilling to do in years past.
President Joe Biden has announced support for Israel in the conflict, meaning Israel would have the backing of the U.S. should things continue to escalate.
One of the real problems especially when you deal with Hamas in Gaza, is they are backed by Iran and Russia and some nation states that America does not have good diplomatic relations with at the time. So if you have an all-out war between Gaza and Israel, there is the risk of Iran getting involved or Russia getting involved, both of which are nuclear nations.
President Joe Biden has announced plans to talk with the leaders of France, Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom to coordinate a response to the situation unfolding, though the White House has said they have no plans to send troops to Israel. Reporting in studio, Sarah Phipps, WBKO News.